It's a Manchu. I'm back for more Horizon Forbidden West. I know it's been probably over a week at this point since I put a video out. I've been busy. I had a long 4-day weekend where I was busy celebrating the anniversary date of my nation's Declaration of Independence from the tyranny of King George III. And I haven't had time to do any recording, so I'm finally back. I finished the main story. It's done. The Zeniths are defeated. And yet, if I look at game progression, it's only 93.7% done. Clearly, there must be more to do. More things to see. Maybe some stuff that's opened up now that the main story is over. I don't know. But I'm going to spend a while wandering around, talking to people, looking to see if there's new things to do that there weren't there before, and maybe finishing up a few other things. First of all, maybe some things in this room.
Maybe one day, I'll head back to the Sacred Lands and see Sona again. Tell her what her son accomplished. And how brave he was.
That's going to be hard. I don't even know how you could break the news to Sona. Man.
Elizabeth had a dream for this world. I guess a lot didn't go as planned. And there are still dangers ahead. Maybe the biggest yet. But after what Beta and I accomplished, I have hope. We'll fight for Elizabeth's dream. Together.
I really don't have any idea how much time there will be before... What was that thing called? Nemesis? Before it arrives. I don't know. And what its intentions will be when it gets here, because it was really supposed to be coming here to kill the Zeniths, but the Zeniths are all dead now. So I just don't know. I guess we'll find out in a sequel if there is one.
I guess Beta's keeping this door unlocked now. Beta's made herself at home in here.
So this is her place, huh?
Aloy. If you were listening to this, then, things didn't go as planned at Gemini. I know you'll keep your promise. Which means I must be dead. Well, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? But lots happened since you found me in that ectogenic chamber. Thank you, Aloy. You've been my shelter. And I would risk it all again to be by your side. I know you'll find a way forward. That's what you do.
A lot of people put all their trust and confidence in Aloy. The heck is this? Huh. It's quite a nightlight that Beta has there. The more I read up on the Regional Control Center, the more I appreciate the immense amount of planning that went into Project Zero Dawn. But one aspect of the facility has me puzzled. Why pre-design it? Gaia was more than equipped to imagine the needs of future humans. While I have 4 working hypotheses, the answer may be the simplest: sentimentality. Combing through the facility's files led to the discovery of an audio log, severely corrupted, likely a consequence of Minerva's occupation. I only managed to extract a fragment. August was only 8 when the swarm broke out. He was in Singapore staying with his mom. I should have gone. I should have done a lot of things differently. A log from the facility's designer, perhaps. I suspect it may have something to do with the locked door tucked away behind the maintenance shaft. But I'm disinclined to pursue the matter further this time. Aloy and Gaia want me to help build the transport rig and pulse generators for the trip to Gemini, so I must direct all my attention to that. I hope it's not a pointless endeavor. It all depends on whether Aloy can procure Ted Farrow's Omega clearance, which frankly feels like a long shot. that designer mentioned something about some kind of secret room or hidden place that he was going to make. I don't know if I ever discovered it, though.
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
I've heard that before, but I didn't know who August was. It was his son. But where is this place that he made? It was like a special tribute to his son, I guess. And where the heck is everybody anyway? Missed that green shine before.
Looks like another part of the facility. Door's locked.
Code. A lot of digits in that code. Alright, from my notes I have a few numbers, and I'm not sure if they're going to add up to a code. Let's see. So... August was 8 when the Feral Plague broke out, so his
this place left a bunch of data bombs.
birthday was in 2056. He was born.
Something in them will help with the door.
He was born in 2056, and since his name is August, maybe he was born on the 8th month of 2056. But I have 7 digits. He also mentioned in one of his messages that his favorite seed stock was sample 626. So let me try some variations of that. Say 6, 2, 6, 2, 0, 5, 6. Alright, how about 2, 0, 5, 6, 6, 2, 6. Alright. I'm really not sure. Maybe there's another note somewhere I'm missing? Did I do the math right? If he was 8, and it was in 2064 when the Feral Plague happened, I mean, he was born in, August was born in 2056. How about... Am I missing a piece of information here? Let me look around a little more. Some notes here. So, we unleashed Hephaestus on the Zenith printer matrix to whip up an army of machines to fight the Spectres, and it worked. Great! But doing so meant we had to release Hef back into the wilds, where it will continue to be a major problem. Not so great. A little analysis / prognostication. Bad news first. Hef will undoubtedly retreat back to the Cauldron network, and it will undoubtedly attempt to fulfill the same malignant mission it has pursued since beginning sentience. Protect the terraforming system from predation by manufacturing combat machines to kill human hunters. Even worse, it will probably be stronger than ever before. Contact with the Zenith network will likely have supercharged it, giving it access to new technologies, tools, and upgrades. And because it can learn and rewrite itself, there's no way it will fall for the same trick as if he did it before. So recapturing it at Cauldron Gemini is a non-starter. But there are some silver linings. Even though the merge with Gaia was aborted, she was able to copy over some of the original Hef code base. On top of that, Silence has extracted some extremely helpful data from the Zenith copy of Apollo. Combined, these developments should enable Gaia to exert significantly more influence over the terraforming system. She won't be able to take direct control of machines or stop Hef from building combat units, but she estimates that by deploying a variety of workarounds, she can stabilize the biosphere within a year. So we won't all die! At least not before Nemesis arrives. In addition, since she now has some of Hef's source code, we should be able to develop new strategies to contain it. It'll take time, of course. But round 2 is coming, and next time I'll be ready for you. Well, that answers some questions I had. We're not all going to die right away. Ah! There's a holographic image of Beta that I can wave to. Wait, I can talk to her? Is she there, like, virtually?
What are you up to?
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere. We may not have a Festus, but I'm sure we can come up with something.
Oh, I thought she was like a hologram or something, but maybe that was just my scanner doing it. Yeah, it was just because of my scanner.
I paid Thrall's grave a visit earlier. Back at Gemini, he tried so hard to protect me. He was my first friend. I still can't believe he's gone. Me too.
Me too. And that is something else I'm going to need to do is check at Varl's grave. So Beta's still here. I thought she wasn't one of the ones that went off to try and recruit help. But it looks like maybe everybody else did. Anyone who goodies in here? Yeah, it's stuff. It's not like a new weapon or anything exceptional. Need a Dreadwing primary nerve for that. I'll work on that. Oh! I didn't even notice you there, Silence. How you doing?
I'm surprised you're staying in the base. Thought you'd slink away to one of your workshops.
The capabilities of this facility are adequate for now.
Well, make yourself at home, I guess.
I'm glad you find it adequate.
So you finally got what you always wanted.
Yes. All the knowledge of the Apollo database at our fingertips. At long last. Once Gaia removes the last traces of Zenith code from it, that is. We are entering a brave new world, Aloy. You'd best be ready for it.
Boy, that makes you think. It terrifies me to think what Silence could do with that knowledge. But then again, we want to share that knowledge with everybody. And that's going to include Silence, and God help us, more people like Silence in this world. Well, I didn't find anything else in here. Maybe I can talk to Gaia about some stuff. Hello, Gaia. Hello, I gotta...
Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need.
Yeah, as long as the, biosphere doesn't collapse in the meantime. But take as long as you need, otherwise. I give up. I give up. What the hell is it? Alright, I had to look up the code because it's stupid. It's not what I thought. It's a lot simpler than that. I was overthinking it. So I had to look it up. So, looking at these 3 messages, it's the numbers in these messages. Regional Control Center 9, so the first number is 9. Favorite seed stock 626, so the next 3 numbers are 626. And 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints, so the last 2 digits are 11. 1. This one, August was only 8 when the swarm broke out. The last digit is 8. I thought maybe it had something to do with August's age and the date he was born. No, it's just take those numbers from each of the data points and mash them together, and that's the code. I was overthinking it. Got it. I feel bad that I had to look it up, but I don't think I ever would have figured that out. Honestly.
What is this place?
A tribute to August. And that is simply a stalagmite. Nothing more. And a bunch of data points.
So, yeah, I told the rest of the team. I was standing in the cafeteria, trying to pick out a god-awful meal cartridge when it suddenly hit me. Every school field trip, August always asked me to pack extra in his lunch bag so that he could share it with his friends. I don't know how I was lucky enough to end up with kids so generous. And I know he'd want to share this too. So, to whoever finds this place, this was us.
The last time I spoke to Leanna, they were just about to ship out to the Pacific Front. They really believed that if they could buy us some time, it'd be worth it. That Zero Dawn would save us. But if you were listening to this, then they were right. It was worth it. Their name was Leanna Jensen. 9th Civilian Guard Brigade for Operation Enduring Victory. And they were so brave.
I'm glad he decided to share it. It was a time capsule, in the hopes that there would be someone to come after. And there was.
Do I see it now? Okay. My name is Emma Irving, and I'm 8 years old, and my favorite animal is a fox. Do you have foxes in the future? I hope so. They're the cutest. And super smart. Dad said we have to go underground soon, just like a fox. And then the bad robots won't get us. So, I guess this is H and G. Hi and goodbye.
Yeah, of the few animals that we have in the future, foxes is one of them.
The day I was supposed to meet my sister's new baby, a vert swooped in and a crew of masked commandos threw a bag over my head. Next thing I knew, I was being told how the world would end and given a choice. Die now, or help Zero Dawn and die later. At least Nicole, Ella, and baby Aiden will be safe in Elysium. Gave up my allotment to make sure they could stay together. I don't know if any of this will actually work. Zero Dawn, cradle-raised humans. But if it does, do better than we did, okay?
Sadly, we were not able to evolve better humans. So humans are repeating many of the same mistakes. Maybe with Apollo, that could change. And humans could start making all new mistakes. But it is touching to see how many people, whether they knew what was going to happen or not, sacrificed everything for this future.
Got to be honest, I don't really know what to say to the future. So I guess I'll say something to the past instead. Mom, Dad, I know you'll never hear this, but I wanted to say thank you. For all those times you dragged me along as a kid to volunteer at hot zone relief centers. You used to say, you have to pay it forward. The future will always be brighter for it. I'm trying to live up to your example. I love you. We'll be together again soon.
It's nice to know, in spite of everything, the people in the past are remembered. At least some of them.
Well, now I know where metal flowers come from. A last-ditch effort to stop the Pharaoh plague. Demeter must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse. Alana must have left this for me on her way back east. I wish she could have stayed. But I know Meridian and the Lodge need her. We did it, Varl. We stopped the Zeniths. We saved life on Earth. Well, for now, at least. There's another threat coming. I don't know how we're gonna beat it. But we'll face it together. All of us. Rest easy, my friend. I'll visit again when I can.
I don't get to see Draka. I don't get to see you that often.
I am trying hard to live up to the job. And to your example, Desert Flame.
Keep up the good work.
As I predicted, rescuing the kid went over pretty well.
Meat.
Don't worry, I gave you your fair share of the credit for finding this little guy.
Take good care of Meat for me.
Aloy, come to see an old friend?
Yeah, I'm just checking in.
Hey. How does it feel to be back with the tribe?
It's an adjustment. I'd gotten used to your base and your comrades. But I've spoken to Hikaru about Nemesis. The clan commanders are next. My hope is that the entire tribe will be behind you when the time comes.
Thanks, Katalo. That means a lot.
Still not sure the nature of what we're gonna face.
Thank you for helping me with my new arm.
Where's Hikaru?
The other Tenakth look at my new arm with apprehension. I like it.
Hey man, that's what we're here for. Show us what you got, champion.
Alright, let me take another shot at this one. Seems pretty cheap. Getting my ass kicked. This is... Oh, come on! think that might have been a better time, but still not even close to fast enough. Yeah, that's my best time, but I double the speed. Let me give it one more try. That was better, but still not good enough. That was really good, actually. 2 seconds short. Can I do it? Can I get the best time? I think I know what to do now. I think I know what to do. But I gotta be a little quicker. I think, do the same thing, just try to be fast, I guess. Kill it! Got it. Got it. I had to figure out to knock off those big pieces of armor on top of it, and that exposes some kind of weak spot that I can hit and do plasma damage to. Okay. I have 5 minutes for this. Really? 5 minutes? That doesn't seem that hard. I don't know what kind of gear they give me. For 2 acid claw striders and 1 tremor toss. That does not seem hard. Surely I can manage that. I had to look at what they're giving me here. Binding ropes, huh? Interesting choice. An Ice Storm Bolt Blaster. It's not heavily upgraded, but it might work out. Alright, what are these guys not like again? Alright, let's see what I can do. I got 5 minutes to do this. I'm not used to this rope caster, I don't use it very often. Now, for you... Alright, let's hit it with this. Oh god! Let me have a shot! They're not giving me a shot. Come on, let me have a shot. I even hurting this stupid thing? I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Drink this. Give me a shot in. Screwed. I can't tell if it's hurt. It's hurt. It's going to kill me. Reload it! I forgot about that. It's a fixed loadout. They did not give me the equipment that I'm used to or that I like. I just didn't. Oh, that was terrible. It's not the time limit that's a problem. It's the not getting killed that's a problem. The problem is the freaking Tremor Trust called in reinforcements, and it was too much for me to deal with. There was too many enemies to deal with. They kept stun locking me, and I just couldn't handle it. And they weren't even big ones. This. Oh my god. Take off that antenna, but I can't. It's, let's please let me reload! Reload! And I used my special stamina attack and used no shots and did nothing. Please reload, please reload, please reload, please reload. can't see the antennas, so he's not giving me a shot at them. And I missed. Drink some potions, drink some potions, drink some potions. I'm completely stun locked. Equip this. Okay. Am I reloaded? Reload! Anytime you want to reload. No, this! Reload it! Okay, it's dead. Take the shot. I have 11 seconds. Wait. Yes! I think I got the time. I think I got it. Whew. I did it. Barely. But I did it.
Seeing you in the arena always makes for quite a thrill.
That was some kind of thrill. There's still the expert and legendary levels, but I need a break from that. Whew. That was tough. Let's see if there's anything interesting going on at the old Zenith base. It's a big site. Big island. I wonder if I missed anything here. Unfortunately, the weather here is pretty terrible. I can't see very well. Oh, is there still... It won't let me go there. Alright, hang on. I think the entrance was over that way. The underground entrance to the site was over this way. It won't even let me fly over the base. It's kind of sucky. I very much wanted to fly over it. It's so tantalizingly close.
Too far. Head back.
Nope. Can't. That's stupid. I think the doorway was here, right? Now it's not. It looks like it's impossible for me to get back to the Zenith base after the end of the game. That's silly, actually. That's actually silly. Because the main story, the main quest line ended at that base, right? How did Aloy get back? I can't seem to go there.
Sure.
I wonder if Alva's over here.
Landfall welcomes you, Aloy.
Oh, hey, yeah, you are. How you doing?
Hey, Alva. Thank you for sticking around. I know it couldn't have been easy to stay when most of the Quen went home.
I came to this land to find a way to save my family. I can't go back yet. Not with what's coming. I told Bohai about Nemesis, and I gave him a new focus.
Oh. Are you sure we can trust him with it?
I know he'll probably find a way to twist it to his advantage with the other overseers back home. But once Gaia is completely up and running again, we might be able to set up a network so that we can stay in contact. Maybe I'll even get to speak to my sister. And he said he would petition the Emperor to send us aid.
Do you think the Emperor will listen?
To be honest, I don't know. But I hope so.
I suppose the information that they're taking back with them will give some leverage.
You know, I kind of miss the base. All the data to look through, and the others, of course. But at least we have our focuses to keep in touch.
The others were supposed to leave the base to recruit help, I thought. I'm not sure how much help she's going to get here, but obviously there's a community that's stayed behind. I'm a little surprised they didn't decide to go back.
We have good news.
I'm surprised you haven't left yet. I figured you would have left with the others.
Aloy!
It's good to see you.
How are things going?
We fixed it. The gyro compass set it up on one of our ships just now.
She did it so quickly.
Oh.
What?
I just realized I'm gonna get the biggest I told you so when I get home. And I can't wait to hear Meandra yell it in my face.
Sounds like a good time.
All thanks to you, Aloy.
Surprised they haven't set out yet. Huh. I don't really understand what's going on there. Some of the Quen have left. Some have stayed behind. And I don't know if there's more they want to do here. They're waiting to get the ships seaworthy, or I don't know what they're waiting for. I don't know.
If you hear anything exploding, it's probably Moreland.
Oh, hey!
So, Las Vegas. How's it going?
I've been talking with Moreland about how to get the word out about Nemesis up in the claim. The Oseram are free folk. It'll be hard to get them to work together. But him and me, we know a lot of people. We get enough of them riled up, the Eldermen will have to listen.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you guys.
Didn't expect to see you here.
You know, one time I'd like the two of us to go on an adventure where angry Oseram aren't trying to kill us.
Next time you're here, then.
Maybe next time. I figured I'd see him in train scrape or something. How you been doing?
Aloy! When Stemmer told me there were a bunch of gizmos that changed the lights in the ruins, I was skeptical you'd get them all. But now, we can mix up the looks of this place whenever we want. The sky's glowing, which means the shards will be flowing. And Stemmer thinks he's the wordsmith.
Nice.
The child, Dre, was bold and strong, and her mind was full of questions. Often she went to the old woman, longest serving in the chorus, who would look up from her tea and smile. Today, Dre asked, "Where does the world begin? And where does it end?" "I know you, child," said the old woman. "No answer of mine will satisfy
Aloy.
you. So you must
Plain
go
Song
out in
welcomes
the
you.
world and search. Find its beginning and its end. And when you do, come back to me with your answer." Dre laughed as she ran from home, for she wanted nothing more than to explore the boundaries of the world. First, she went to the
Braving the
fields
wilds
and
as
whispered
always,
her
Aloy?
questions to the land gods. But they hummed their busy song and went about their work. For though they had plowed the soil for as long as anyone could remember, they did not know where the world ended or began. Then Dre crossed the plains and whispered her questions to the tall neck, but it shook its mighty head. From its height, it could see all the way to the horizon, but it did not know where the world ended or began. Dre came to the banks of the river and whispered her questions to a snapmaw, but it only clicked its teeth. For though it had swum all the way to the sea, it did not know where the world ended or began. Finally, Dre climbed the mountains and whispered her questions to the Glinthawks, but they only cawed to the wind. For though they had flown all across the land, they did not know where the world ended or
Take
began.
a moment to appreciate my words.
At last, Dre returned to Plainsong and sat before the old woman, who smiled as she looked up from her tea. "I could not find the beginning of the world," the girl said, "and I could not find its end." The old woman nodded, saying, "For the world is as the cycle. It does not begin. It does not end. On and on it goes, living and dying, and turning back again." Dre's eyes grew wider, and the old woman was satisfied, for she knew the seed of wisdom had been planted. And like all seeds, it grew and grew. Many, many years later, Dre herself became longest serving in the chorus. The child by, bold
May
and
the wind
strong,
carry you.
came before her, a question on his mind. The old woman looked up from her tea and smiled.
It's funny, the kids kind of got bored and wandered off long before the story ended, but I was entertained. That was really neat. I love the Utaro. They're my favorite of all the tribes in both games. Hey Zoe, I didn't mean to ignore you, but I was listening to the children's story, which is new to me.
Aloy, it's good to see you.
Plainsong seems to have changed its tune.
As our fields thrive, so do my people.
That's good to hear. How are things going with the chorus?
Slow. Convincing the chorus to take any sort of action regarding Nemesis won't be an easy task. But the Utaru know what you've done for them. With some time, I know I can rally support to our cause, whether the chorus likes it or not.
I'm sure you know how to handle them.
It is good to see you again.
Gone are the days of waiting for death to find us. Now is the time to come together and fight.
I wonder if she's going to have a baby shower. I want to be there for that. Anyway. Where was I? And with that, I should have all of the overrides for everything. Or maybe I don't. What the heck is this one? There's an open slot. I know I've been to all the cauldrons. Huh.
A warhorn. To summon an army of rebels and machines. Regala threw everything she had at the Grove. Even in our duel, she was ruthless. She was too dangerous to let live. unable to fight for anything but our own vengeance.
Maybe there was another way, but I'm not going to make the mistake that Abby made in The Last of Us Part 2. I looked up at some online guides for what are all the machine overrides, and I have them all. I don't know what the heck this is. Unknown machine, cauldron unknown. I don't know what it is. Is it actually a thing? It doesn't sound like it's anything to do with New Game Plus. You know what it could be? It could be related to future DLC. I don't know, that's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, no idea. But I think I'm going to call it here for now. There are still some of the arena fights to do. If I look at game progression, I still have over 5% to finish the progression. What am I missing? Besides the arena fights, there's probably like a couple of war totems. I don't know if those count. Who knows where they are? I might need a guide for that. I'm certain there's more legendary outfits and weapons to acquire. But I don't think there's any more quests to do. And I'm kind of debating whether I want to bother to finish the arena fights or not. They're kind of fun to do, but they're also kind of pointless at this point. I guess what I'll do is I'll do those arena fights on my own. If anybody has any interest in seeing me do them, then maybe I'll put a video up of it. Otherwise, this will be it for Horizon. It's over. And I did have a lot of fun. And next week, I think I'll start a new game. Probably something that's going to be a little bit more, how do I put it? I don't want to call it light-hearted game, but something that maybe I can not take as seriously and play a lot more casually with it. It's a game that I suspect is not going to be good, but I'll make it fun, and it'll be so bad that it is good. And I can look forward to that next week. For now, this is Amanchu, and this was Horizon Forbidden West.